Hello everyone, this update has a big showcase around the 4-star heroes, plaza upgrades, new megas, but there's a lot of stuff that got added in this. I'm actually quite surprised, but a lot of this could affect your gameplay if you've been playing since soft launch. So let's go over it and tell you the important things you need to know and what you should be choosing inside the game. Now, I'm not going to be going over all 27 heroes, but I do want to say I like this fusion button down here to show what the health and attack is going to be when you do fuse this hero. And the hammers for the plaza, I have been getting them from chests inside the game. However though, we all got them for the early access thing here, and you can buy them in deals. I saw them on my second account. Now, as I said, there's a ton of balance adjustments inside the game. First one being, you grab a chicken, you're gonna get an extra set of turbo boots. And baby Greg will be chopping trees a lot faster. Now, I gotta say, I absolutely am annoyed by the baby mode. The amount of times I go and play it and I don't realize I'm playing it, I'm like, hey, I should be one-shotting that enemy every single time, but I'm not doing it, and then I realize, oh shoot, I'm in baby mode. Now, the Goblin will be giving extra coins when joining this squad. I think it's only 1 extra coin, to be honest with you. Don't hold me to that. I thought it was 6 before, now I'm seeing 7. So if you're a Goblin user, this is a great thing for you. And the trader will give 1 additional gem when collecting enough coins. Now, I'm not a big trader player, but I know a lot of people hang on the outside with Mavis, do the farming, avoid the battles on the middle. That's not how I play, but if you are that type, this will be a good addition for you. And speaking of that, Mavis will also be giving some gems when collecting those carrots. Now, a majority of the heroes got an HP boost inside the game. Not gonna read them all off, but you can see it right here. We'll throw it on this screen. But I do want to point out one, and that's gonna be the tank. Tank's gonna be getting an extra 200 HP when on the foot. You're not gonna be getting that when the tank is inside the tank, and there's one big reason behind that. Because the tank's already tanky. We also have balance to the summons. Skeletons are now going to have more HP, but they're going to have less time on the screen. And the witches will summon these skeletons slower, but they're going to be all getting pumped out at once at a maximum of 12 skeletons. We also got a balance to the Royal King, which now those Royal Knights are now going to be doing more damage and have more HP. This is something I actually like because I haven't been too happy with the Royal King so far. Now, the balancing to the megas was something that I think this game really did need. So those megas are not going to appear as much if you're sitting in, say, first, second, or third place. But if you're running behind, there's a better chance that that mega is going to pop up and give you a chance to come back. So being close to getting busted or being in a low rank will increase the odds of them popping. Now, the megas will no longer appear until you reach that 2-minute mark, so don't expect to grab one right away and start crushing people, but that's something I like. I felt like that was an easy way to just destroy other players inside the game, and this at least gives people some chances. The biggest one I think that was needed was megas will no longer appear if you already have a mega in your squad. This was something that I was sometimes getting 2 or 3 of them. Once you have one, you see the second one, it's like, huh, let's do this. I don't care if I'm wasting it. This is going to be fun. But it was really unfair to do that. So this is something I think balances stuff out nicely. But these megas will no longer appear when using an epic key or a fusion key, and what I really like too is now if you refuse a mega, you're not going to keep on seeing them pop up left and right. And that's something that I actually enjoy. I like to save my megas. I don't really use them that much, but when I go and refuse one and then I go to the next chest and it pops up again, it's a pain to have to go and click that little chest up in the corner to make sure that you don't want to use it. We also had some balancing to the game modes or battle mods, whatever you want to call it, but the giant trees now have a chance to drop the log spell, so that's pretty cool. If you're able to get it, as everybody tries to run in and grab those gems, toss that, push them away. I like that idea. And now in Royal Hunt, when you go and destroy one of those Royal Ghosts and get them on your team, they're going to drop more resources too. And this is something that I'm actually incredibly excited for because I'm always one, I stick with my Ghosts and I try to just get as many of them as I can. We also had a couple of them moved around, so Epic Overload is now going to be in the Royal World, and then Super Gem Mine got moved down to the Desert World. But some other balancing updates that happen is now turbos are going to recharge faster. Monsters in the game will start dropping more resources as you get further into it to kind of compensate and help you catch up. The trees, beehives, and tanks will reappear faster. That's something I was finding so annoying. You grab one tank, you're just going around just, where's my other tank? And it was taking forever to get them. So this is a nice addition for me. In the Royal World map will now spawn more guards to keep up with the action, and that's one of the things I always try to go for, those 3 of the Royal groups there. That seems to be a great way to get some good currency, like 10, 15 coins at a time for dropping them pretty quick. So that's something, if you are going to be playing in the Royal World, try to hunt those down. It's a good way to get resources. And lastly, we're going to be getting 3 new heroes and 4 new battle mods. Now, I almost forgot about the poll today of who do you think is worse, Trader, Chicken, or Mavis. 70% of people said Trader on inside the game, and there's a lot of Mavis fans out there too saying, why is Mavis even out here on this poll, for example? And I just picked 3 heroes to go for. I don't consider them all the worst, but still, just what I picked. So keeping it fresh for you guys. I appreciate everybody's opinion inside the game that's commenting on them. And today's comment is going to be from Strass there saying, bro, really? Mavis? That's my number 1. Why is this on the list? So we are going to be starting to live stream more on the channel here, probably 2 days a week, heaven sent days. Thinking maybe Thursday might be the next one. But if you want to know what you missed on yesterday's stream where we only tried to grab chickens when we saw them, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.